this will revolutionize drifting. It'll move it more into the future.
Hi, I'm George from Fast Car, and today I'm with Crick, and we're just looking around his amazing PS13, or what's left of a PS13.
The only bits and pieces of it that are still from Nissan are the front and rear subframes. That's only because I haven't had time to fixture them and make the actual tubular versions. But within the next couple months, this will be a completed drivable testing car. And the idea is for you to not need to rely on tracking down an old vehicle and turning it into a drift car. The goal for this is you simply go on a website, click a purchase order, you can get the car through any stage of completion you want. It could come running, it could come in bits and pieces. You know, if someone can buy one of these cars to this quality securely, I think that this will change the way that drifting is. This will revolutionize drifting. It'll move it more into the future. I truly believe tube chassis cars are missing from drifting because of the repairability, the strength, the lightweightness. This car was not really built with budget in mind. So this is a 416 cubic inch LS. It's a pump gas motor. It's 650 horsepower and 600 foot-pounds of torque. The car weighs 1,590 pounds currently. So it should be a rocket ship.
Yeah, it should.
This motor is set back in the chassis about 8 inches from where it should be, which is available for you to do with your JZ, your SR. And given that the car is so light, 1,590 pounds, if you were to just put a 300 horsepower SR in this car, it would boogie. So it doesn't need a big race engine. I just think cool factor, it should have a big race engine. There's no drift car on the planet that is built to the highest standard in motorsports. This one was built to do that, was to showcase that just because we don't build them like that doesn't mean we can't. Yeah. So now we've raised the bar on what a drift car can be. I've always hated hearing my clients say, oh, it's just a drift car. And now when they walk in my shop and they see this, they're like, wow, a drift car. So it's already starting to change the way that people potentially see these cars. When we go into production on these chassis, we do plan on doing like a square frame MIG welded version that has removable front and rear clips. So when you crash the car, you modularly can replace parts without needing to go to a fab shop. So we can make this car work for anything. There's 4-link options for the rear. There's torque arm Watts link options for the rear. So we could drag race this car. We can road race this car. It's kind of all in how do you want your car built. Another really cool thing we're gonna do is a lot of shear points on bolts. So let's say you hit someone with the wheel. Instead of it tearing the suspension up, we plan on doing a shear point for the suspension bucket that will break a bolt. So then to replace that, you just simply get a new bolt and bolt that bracket back onto the vehicle. So it'll eliminate a lot of the cost out. You know, up front, your upfront investment may be a little bit higher. However, after you receive your car, that's where the real money saving comes in. The car's so much lighter that the tire consumption will be down. Since the car is so much lighter, it will take less horsepower to accelerate it. It will take less brakes to slow it down. Towing the vehicle, you'll get better fuel mileage towing it because it's 1,000 pounds lighter on your trailer. Your trailer tires will last longer. So there's a lot of perks to this program that, you know, when it all gets laid out on a spreadsheet, I really think it will make it to where it's going to kind of be a no-brainer for people to go this route. The production cars, the bodies will not be one piece. Having a one-piece body in the event of hitting something causes a lot of repair. So the bodies will come apart in pieces so that as you sustain damage, you can simply replace pieces of the car that are damaged. We do plan on making multiple bodies that go onto the car. So imagine this car, in about 10 minutes, the body comes off. Imagine we take this E30 that we'll also build bodies for, and that body will go right onto this car. So now, if we have a series with all the same vehicles, drivers that like BMWs can have a BMW. They don't have to have a 240. Or someone that doesn't want an S13 can have an S14 or an S15 or an E46. It pretty much is endless on where we can go body-wise. Yeah. People from all over the world have inquired about cars, so I really think this is going to take off. Yeah. I think this is a very good thing for drifting. I've put 10 years of thought into this car. I do pro drifting here in America, and this is missing. This truly is missing from drifting. So I just felt like someone needs to fill that gap. A lot of forethought has went into this project.
Yeah, no, it's amazing, and thanks for talking us through it.
Thank
Brilliant.
you.
Thank you.